Just a quick gardening video here, folks, and we have a whole lot of cork tree cuttings which I put in mid-spring. It's now late, kind of mid-December I suppose in Australia, so that's the summertime, and I thought these were stuffed after a month or so. I even pulled a couple out just to see if there were any like little rootlings starting to form, and there weren't. I feel a bit silly now though, because looky here folks, there's a new little leaves coming out of that one. Let's just remove this weed. Can we zoom in on that? Yeah, focus on the leaf, there we are. Looking pretty good. And I also snapped a bit off, I think it was this, one of them. I snapped a bit off the end and it was still green. So they seem to still be green inside, and we've got one with signs of growth. And yeah, they're under the table because you're not meant to put cuttings in direct sunlight. It's actually still way too bright here, but oh, that might be another one there with a leaf on it. Amazing. So it seems like maybe the really little ones are doing better. Those are the ones I pulled out too. Better than the larger pieces. So yeah, like according to my mother, who worked at a commercial, what do they call it, a wholesale nursery that does all the propagation, they can't photosynthesize when they're cuttings because they don't have the root system. So if you have too many leaves on them, it causes problems and they die. So I did cut most of the leaves off, but I would just leave. I actually experimented. Some had more leaves than others left on, but pretty much all the leaves sort of died like this. See, they just fall off now. And but I think the wood is still green inside for most of them. And you basically bury two nodes where you strip the leaves off, like two little nodes at least underground, and that's where the roots form. And then you want at least two nodes above. Obviously some have a lot more. It's just the nature of these cork tree cuttings, they're kind of covered in nodes, and you want to get a bit of wood that's still a bit bendy, a bit supple. You don't want it too woody. Like these woody ones are probably not going to work, and that big one over there, but we'll see. And yeah, you're actually meant to get like a slightly bent piece as well. I've just done a whole mixture of these. Some might be a bit bent under the ground. And yeah, bent and supple, but not too, like they can't be completely flimsy. These cork tree branches are quite stiff, and the leaves are kind of waxy. So yeah, I cut them off in like mid-spring. Might have been a little bit late, but I've kept them, even though I thought they were dying, I have kept them watered. So hopefully a few more come through. I paid $300 for the tree that I planted that was 2 meters tall. So I was cutting off branches that were like 30-40 centimeters, I suppose. There were a bunch growing around the base and they were forked, so I would cut one little branch off and then get like 5 or 6 cuttings from it. Yeah, so cork tree cuttings, so far so good. I have to be really careful that I don't dry out because it's warming up a lot now. And funnily enough, I just noticed the first new growth on the cork tree itself like a couple of weeks back, so it's only been in a year. So this is kind of coinciding with that. And yeah, a bit of a learning experience. So if I only need small cuttings though, I can actually cut more off next year. And we'll see if any more come through. Yeah, so that's about it. You basically cut the bottom off, the top off, strip off most of the leaves. Like you could just leave like one pair of leaves on would be enough. and get at least 2 nodes under the ground. Keep them out of the direct sunlight. Even darker, like I really need shade cloth under this. Like there's all like bushes and shit there, but it's really very bright here. And I guess don't give up when the leaves fall off in the case of cork trees, because they might just take a bit longer to come through. And hopefully they could still die, like, you know, she's gardening. Hopefully they make it. I might even be able to sell them and pay for the original tree, which cost $300.